This is more than a show, it is a movement. It is a voice. It is a rise. On Bollie TV, we celebrate strength, resilience, and purpose. Where Women Rise is a powerful program created to uplift women, inspire change, and remind every woman that her story matters. Here, we don't tear each other down, we rise together. Real conversations.
So some females grew up not doing things that men did, and that somehow diminished their self-esteem. And to acquire that,
real experiences. This is where women are heard. Where Women Rise is a powerful program created to uplift women, inspire change, and remind every woman that her story matters. If you believe in empowered women empowering the world, Where Women Rise, only on Bollie TV. Because when women rise, everyone rises.
Welcome to Bollietv TV. I'm Mistress Loretta Brown Bollie, here with my co-host, my husband,
Mr. James Bollie, and today we bring you a Bollietv program called Where Women Rise. A Bollietv program created to celebrate strength, amplify voices, and honor the unstoppable spirit of women. This program is to build confidence of our sisters, our mothers, our women, that becomes a true source of power. A place where women lift each other higher, and every step forward is a victory for all women. This is Where Women Rise, and today with us, we have our dynamic guest. We will turn to her so she can introduce herself and tell us a little bit about herself, and then we'll proceed with the discussion. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bollietv TV, and I will keep you watching. But just grab your popcorn. They're about to get educated. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing well, Mr. Bollie. How are you this afternoon?
Well, we can't complain. We're glad that you accepted our invitation to be on Bollietv TV.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here this afternoon.
All right, now I'll reveal a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself so Madam what's there and see what's going on.
Thank you. So I am Minister Amelia, Mrs. Dennis, and I am a social worker. I am a mother as well. I am married to my awesome husband, Mr. Romeo Dennis. Together we have 4 lovely girls, and we reside here in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's such a pleasure having my host, Mrs. Loretta Bollie, and her husband in our home today. So thank you, and thank you. I look forward to more of this. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you too. We are glad to have you too, our viewers. We are glad to have you join this program today. And we'll turn it over to the host. Maybe she got something to say before we proceed with the discussion.
Well, I just want to say thank you, and let's dive into the discussion.
Thank you.
Okay, so what does true women empowerment means to you personally?
Personally, it means being your true self. Nothing explains that better than when a woman becomes herself. Meaning you are not defined by what other things you are. You are who you are by what you are. So your true identity defines a woman's strength.
So what do you think that some steps we can take to ensure our equal rights?
Equal rights in the community?
Yes,
equal
in the
rights.
community.
Okay. So no woman should be limited because of her sex. So I say whatever a man does, a woman is quite capable of doing the same thing. Because we've all acquired the same education, we've all acquired the same discipline in certain areas that we want to achieve or acquire in life. So because I'm a female, it should not limit me from doing what a man does. So I would say equal opportunities should be defined as what a person is able to do. If you're qualified educationally, you should not be stopped because of your sex. If a woman needs to be a president, allow her to be. And there's something special of a woman doing anything, because whatever a woman does, she does it well.
Yes.
Because she wants what she does to speak on her behalf. So in her absence, her work should speak for her. So as you can see, our ex-president, Madame Salif, she's led us a record that my daughters are going to look forward to. And even myself, I'm using her as an example in my own life. If she did that, I can do it too.
So all bows down to confidence and
That's correct.
self-worth.
Yes. So I'm big on a woman being very comfortable with who you are. Your self-esteem is important, because if you're not defined by what other thinks of you, you can do anything. So that confidence is the number one key to success in life, and self-esteem. Because when you have those two going together, nothing is too easy for you to do.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
So let me just add to what you're saying to see if we can dive more into the discussion. Yeah, why do you think some women feel threatened by other women's growth, and how can that mindset be addressed by you because of the field you're working? So that's what led me to this question.
So that has to do with a person's self-esteem again. And also it could be your upbringing. We are Africans, so I'm going to really speak on that aspect. You know, some homes where ladies grew up, there are certain things you couldn't do in your home. Your parents would tell you that's a boy's thing. A girl would not be allowed to play soccer because it's only boys that play soccer. So some females grew up not doing things that men did, and that somehow diminished their self-esteem. And to acquire that, one has to really, really, really work hard to gain it back. Because everything you once tried to do as you were growing up as a female, you were stopped. Now everybody tells you you can do it. You're still asking, can I really do that?
Yes.
Can I really do that? Yes, sister. Yes, you can do that. You've done it. You've had children. Your mom was not in the delivery room with you. You pushed that baby out. So if you did that, you can do anything. Because it was only you. Nobody was there. Your husband didn't help you push.
So I can ask her.
No, but you cannot help
But you
us.
can't help to push.
No. So that's what I want to tell every girl, every woman, every sister, every mom, every auntie that's listening. The matter of fact that you were able, if you had children before, push your baby out, there is nothing else that you cannot do in this world. You're able to do everything. And if you're struggling with being able or not being able to do everything, get you someone, a confidant, someone you can trust, another female whom you admire. Talk to them, say, how do you do this? Get coaching, and that way I think you will bloom.
So as from a female standpoint now, in your cycle,
Yes, sir.
right? How do you confront negativity when it comes to women in your cycle? Because the reason why I'm asking is sometimes, right, we see some friends may go on Facebook, confidentiality. That's right. You're supposed to be friendly for a long time. You know two of your friends, right? And then all of a sudden, maybe just a little disagreement. You see one person go live, they start putting everything on side. Now you're friends to both of them. You have to confront that person. So I mean, from your perspective as a female,
Yes,
right?
sir.
How do you confront negativity with those friends? Because I suppose you go tell them the truth, you kind of enemy too. So where approach do you take them? Because this is where women rise. What if you would be telling another friend to approach it that negatively, so that you don't cause further escalated confrontation? What would you do?
First of all, social media should never be a route to confront one another. Social media should be a place where people share positivity. And if you were to ever go on social media and spread negative, that's going to go, because that's what the world wants. The world wants us to keep fighting. The world wants us to be negative. And from my personal point of view, social media is not where I chose to confront things. So like your example you made, if I have two friends that are on social media not getting along,
Oh yeah, each other entertaining us and them.
yes, I call you personally. I believe in dialogue. So I'll call you off social media and share my thoughts with you. I've done that before in the community.
where even men were involved on social media going back and forth. I'll call you. And if you choose to listen, well, you do. If you're not, but I make sure that I will call you and tell you that's not where you can resolve stuff. Social media, I want to encourage females, discourage females.
Oh,
So now, no. So now, I believe in dialogue, Mr. Bollie.
Okay.
Dialogue solves everything, because it might be misunderstanding, confusion, you did not understand your friend well, and so when we dialogue, when we sit together and talk about it, you might get a clear understanding. Oh, this is what you really meant. But without dialoguing, you could be saying the wrong thing that the person did not even mean to say. So talking about it, if you think both of you talking about it is not going to work, get others involved. If you're in the church, get your pastors, your elders involved. If the person is married, there must be someone that another person listens to. And if you know that person, say, oh, Miss Loretta, this is what Bollie did. I didn't like it. And then that's resolved. That's why I'm here in the community. I always like to resolve stuff and make sure it's resolved amicably, peacefully, so that peace reigns in our environment. Because no one knows. You've got to be at peace with yourself and others. The time that we are in now is too short. Nobody knows. So living in peace is important.
So I understand you're also a minister, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
For your introduction to our viewers that you're a minister. So now that we have gotten the perspective of how they can approach things among your friends now. So this one, I want to know now, how should a woman of faith respond when negativity comes from another woman who is older, more established, or highly respected in the church? So since you're a minister, I know you already gave the perspective among the friends now, but how should a woman of faith, like you, a minister, respond from another woman who is older? This is an older woman now, right? More established or highly respected in the church. I will get some, maybe the pastor's wife.
Right. The woman, the pastor's wife, an elder woman is still older than you are.
Yes.
When we grew up, it's plain. Respect your elders.
Yes.
Even if they have offended you, even if they have made you so mad that you can't stand it, you have to exercise what's called self-restraint. Hold yourself and remember that she or he is older than you are. Don't ever talk back to an older person in the church or anywhere that has made you mad, because you've already lost your case. The fact that you already responded to her in a public setting. If you were to go judge the case, the first thing they would say, well, you shouldn't have talked to her back in public, even though she wronged you. So
that comes from the African child.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And sometimes Americans will walk away. Americans that are full of faith-based American. In the church settings, you don't want to get in quarrel with an elder person. That can be settled, again, behind closed doors. Most people might think I am weak if I do that. Most people might think who she thinks she is.
Good point.
We are not pleasing people. The sooner you realize that whatever you're doing in your life is not to please others, you will do things contrary to what the society wants. Because the society wants you to make quarrel. The society wants you to curse an elder woman. The society wants you to go explain the woman's life.
Be a fan club for you.
Thank you. And to share the life and to do all that. You got to do the contrary. Most people might not like it. Say, she's really stupid. Oh, that lady cuss her and she's like, yes, I want to be stupid.
I'm stupid, yeah.
Yes, I want to be stupid because.
So keep the peace.
Yes. And when you have a higher calling, you know what God has done for you and where you are heading. Things like those really don't bother you. You reach out to the pastors, the elders, those in charge, and express what the elder person has done to you. But being disrespectful among public, I don't think that's the right route to satisfy your desire of making sure peace reigns.
Nymo Beauty is here. A skincare designed for every complexion from caramel to deep rich tones, and every unique skin type in between. Whether you're looking to glow, hydrate, or fight signs of aging, we've got you covered. Here are just a few of our standout products. Our Bright Glow Mulatto Soap, our Collagen Glow Cream, with our Diamond Glow Face Cream, now with Diamond Glow Whitening Body Lotion, You will discover the power of transformation with Glow Face Serum. To give your hands the care they deserve, you want to get our Glow Hands Hand Lotion. Reveal your skin's natural radiance with our Glow Coffee Scrub. Now you can say a goodbye to stretch marks with our Glow Mend Oil. Say goodbye to stubborn dark spots with our Hyper Glow Knuckle Cream. You will definitely experience the power of deep cleansing and radiant skin with our Liquid Glow Black Soap. Turn up your radiance with our Luminous Glow Glutathione Lotion. So shop on Nymo Beauty by Loretta and your glow journey starts now at nymobeauty.com. And how the best part? You can pay over time on orders $35 plus with Shop Pay.
Let's just before we come to you, my people, I just want to remind you guys, this is where women rise. Remember now, there is a TV program created by Bollietv to celebrate the strength, amplify voices, and honor the unstoppable spirit of women.
Yes.
This program is also to build confidence, uplift our sister or women, and fuel a sisterhood that becomes a true source of power. I think our guests already started firing, so now I'm going to say, thank God, you're not going to say, people sit down the women show and want people to swallow paper inside. So at what point, because I see you talk about peace now, Mr. Dennis, at what point does keeping the peace become disobedient to truth and self-respect?
If the other party still chooses to, whenever she sees you, makes comments, makes remarks, comes on Facebook and still engages in what happens, that's when it becomes disrespectful. But again, I will encourage my viewers, my sisters, do not engage in that. Probably the other sister is not at your level yet. So biblically, I will encourage you to pray for her so that she can come to the level that where you are at as well. That level of realization, knowing that negatives achieves nothing. If we got to arise, like the show talks about, getting back our confidence and rising beyond all odds, we've got to learn to be a little quiet and a little silent. Like I want to say, I have observed your wife for a while now. She has been really quiet in the community. And that's something that's commendable.
And
that's how it should be. You can deal with your partner behind the scene, but it's so disrespectful to come in public and do that. You know? And I want to encourage all of us to peace. Let peace thrive. Being peaceful is one of the best things that one can experience. Negative leads us nowhere. Negative makes you unhappy. Negative makes you ugly. You don't radiate when you're negative. You shine when you're peaceful, you're happy, you want the best for others. And once you want those things for others, it's going to reflect on yourself. Because you cannot give what you don't have. You only give what you have. And you have to acquire that. Ask God, God, give me peace. Make me happy. Give me joy. And God is faithful. He will give you those things. If you're sincerely asking Him, He will give it to you.
Wow. Madam Host, I know you got something to say before the next discussion, but before we go to the thing to say, since we did go business coming inside, I got to still ask the minister, then I will just leave it with you so you can add what you want to add. Can prayer alone defeat negativity, or must women also take responsibility for changing behaviors, boundaries, and language?
Yes. A woman needs prayer. Prayer is there, but a prayer without action is dead.
It's dead. Yep.
So if you're praying for God to give you those things, you have to do. You have to exemplify those things. What is it you're praying to be peaceful? God, make me peaceful. Give me peace. And you were there. You're the one who's bringing fire between people.
It's not intending.
That's why self-restraint comes in. Mr. Bollie, if you have, I have too much at stake. Let me just make it plain to lose.
Yes.
So once a woman knows that, they'll behave themselves. Apparently, some people may not have anything to lose, so they just go free. But most women should have things to lose because you have children who will rewatch these things and it will affect them.
And you have some adults in the community who might see your child and tell your child, oh, I saw your mom. What? Yeah, your mom was cussing you or your mom was doing this. You don't want your children to suffer the negatives that you've done. We are not in this world forever as well. So what happens when God calls you one day and your kids are left behind? Do you want your kids to be labeled as, that was Amelia's, that lady who was always cussing and making fuss, that's her daughter, and they're pointing finger now. Now the child has no name, your behavior becomes the child's name.
Yeah, so, because mother man will tell her,
exactly.
Don't be lazy, proof for point to one.
Thank you.
So those are the kind of things we talk about.
Exactly.
Madam, also get Amelia, no bumping to the art. So I just want to give
much.
Yeah, just so let's.
Well, she was talking about respect, and when it comes to the things of God, it's maturity. You got to be mature in the things of God. So even your pastor, your prophet, your first lady, you can be older than them, but it's still your parents in the Lord. So you have to respect them. So you're talking about respect, and you ask the question, how can you handle that? Even you can be the oldest man in the church, but as long he's or she's the servant of God, you have to respect her. We call them father, mother, first lady. It means that we're stupid, but you have to respect. Got to give that title. So
yeah, that's what you call covering. Yes. These are these individuals are your covering.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to my first lady. That's Her Excellency Mrs. Juliana Menta. She's one of the best first lady within Arizona. Very humble woman. Man. She never talks. She moves by example. She's lived an exemplary life. Most of the women in the church that we want to be like her. Very beautiful woman. She talks when she has to talk. She will call you in the back when she has to advise you. But you will never find her in anything that is not, that she shouldn't be in, so to speak.
Yeah, gossip in the church.
Yes. Yeah.
You get a little clique there on the side.
No.
Oh, okay. No. Well, Madam Host,
so we're going to go into the next discussion. How can we support each other better as women in our community? It's almost the same.
Yes. So support means prayerful support, physical support. Like, we're all one in the community, and like we're all friends with each other. So for an example, if your friend is having, one of the biggest things, if your friend is having something and she has invited you to that, the fact that your friend has invited you shows respect. Show up there and support her. Don't forget to carry a little gift. People be showing up to people's program empty-handed. Naked. Yeah, I like that word. Grab you something little. You don't have to bust the store, or the bank. Something little. And then if for any reason you're unable to attend, respectfully text the person. Says, unfortunately, this event coincides with another event that I have, so I won't be there. Just be respectful. It's cordial to do that. Support means if something happens in the community, being able to visit one another. I know we're not best friends and but there are some major events when they occur in the community that you've got to go. Things that are happening is not just to one person. And life is not static, it's dynamic. So life is moving. So today it might be my turn, tomorrow it might be Mrs. Bollie's turn, tomorrow it might be Mr. Bollie's turn. So being able to just live in the community peacefully, support where you can, and move on. Because you may have your thing too and nobody goes there. It's not going to be that nice. But you know what? You've not been going to others. So that's why. Yeah. It's Susu.
Yeah, it's Susu.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You think you're the one now, the whole Arizona should show up to yours, but you have not been showing up to other people. So, do unto others as you want them to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so you want me to add to it?
No, we good. We need to celebrate each other achievement in the community.
Yes.
Mr. Bollie, you go to the next one.
Yeah, let me just say something on that. Celebrating achievements. We don't know how long we're here for. I'm big on celebrating achievements.
Yeah.
You don't know how long I studied for when I post my little graduation picture. Oh, she posted.
Like that.
Yeah.
People Son,
When I was doing my DQs.
don't put Akiesa.
Yeah. Congratulations. You know, let's come in. Let's just encourage one another. As it is, America is already hard by itself. So these little smiles that we'll put on each other's faces go a long way. So let's keep doing that. Ladies.
So let me just ask you something. In your experience, how have insecurity and support show up in disguise among women? Because listen now, you're talking about support. Not everybody is supporting you.
No.
Yeah. So that's what I want to know. In your experience, right, how have insecurity and support show up in disguise among women? And how can you call it out without being judgmental? Because it happens.
Yes.
You get open business account like me and support you. I can't show my feelings.
To see what's going on.
So
Yeah, that is guys.
So, now I ask you that in your experience. So maybe you have a little story in your experience. Or give a little example in your experience.
It's just being you, Mr. Bollie. You observe those things, but don't let them deter you from moving on.
I understand, but have you seen something in your experience?
Plenty. And I don't really want to go through that on this TV. But yes, as you say, people will come in and be laughing with you. And you think, yes, and you think they're there for you, but they're not. And that's why you have to use a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom. When I say use wisdom, I mean, not everything deserves to be publicly talked about. Not everything deserves to be publicly shown or announced. You can do some achievements privately, and that's okay. And even the ones that you've chosen to put outside, of course there will be haters or there will be people who are not genuinely there for you, but celebrate you. Be sincere with you. And over time, people will come to the realization that this innocent lady did not mean any harm. She just being herself. And they'll come around. I've seen people come around after they've resisted you. They say,
that's where they do too much.
Yeah.
Let me put your business picture there, tracking all the people there.
Right.
Yeah, followers just seeing it and they put it. Yeah, so
yeah, that's why I said that you gotta be careful.
Well, you gotta be careful to show your success that God bless you with.
Because people are out there that are envious.
So because of them, you can't celebrate yourself.
No, you gotta be wise. I'm not saying you cannot, but you will be wise.
You'll be wise.
How you can be wise in that?
By not, probably not putting it there.
But you look at yourself.
It's okay.
You know what it sounded to me, right? So my wife took me to the harvest for my birthday, right? So after she took me for that, we came back. A friend of mine from Africa, he called me and said, "Brother, you're not easy. Please give me something." So I said, "You know what I mean? I just got my brother. Give me this week. I will see if I can say something." You know what the guy told me? Well, I just saw you for.
Yes, that's what they do.
So I told him, "So our money then I was working for it. That will have So it almost like that. Actually, so God bless you or something. Someone support someone in the country. God bless you or something. The land of the because other people get fed.
But Mr. Bullet, you have to use wisdom. I keep saying that. I know, I understand everything you're saying. Like Brimpo said, this is a bad dream. I won't sleep. Yeah, you asleep, bro. But you want to sleep in peace. You want to be careful not to attract negativity upon your family. Even though what you're doing is not to angry anybody, but people get angry because of your success.
You're boasting.
Yes.
Boastful.
You're boastful, you're this, you're that, but they didn't know your struggle. And so you don't want to attract all that kind of energy upon your family. So just being wise of what you put and what you not put. I mean, you don't have to prove a point to anybody.
But some people just showing their achievement. They trying to prove from the people. Because if you say that looking at your friend achievement, who the person thing they put all the thing on Facebook, then nobody will post though.
That's
then
true.
If you're a business person, how are you going to attract customers?
That's the word we find ourselves in. Unfortunately.
I want to put a say for the person and the women that show So let me tell you back to your host. My host.
Like they say, you see the glory, you don't know the story.
Thank you.
The story is deep, right? Everything you pull out there. So
Nymo Beauty is here. A skincare designed for every complexion from caramel to deep rich tones, and every unique skin type in between. Whether you're looking to glow, hydrate, or fight signs of aging, we've got you covered. Here are just a few of our standout products. Our Bright Glow Mulatto Soap. our Collagen Glow Cream, with our Diamond Glow Face Cream. Now with Diamond Glow Whitening Body Lotion, you will discover the power of transformation with Glow Face Serum. To give your hands the care they deserve, you want to get our Glow Hands Hand Lotion. Reveal your skin's natural radiance with our Glow Coffee Scrub. Now you can say a goodbye to stretch marks with our Glow Mend Oil. Say goodbye to stubborn dark spots with our Hyper Glow Knuckle Cream. You will definitely experience the power of deep cleansing and radiant skin with our Liquid Glow Black Soap. Turn up your radiance with our Luminous Glow Glutathione Lotion. So shop on Nymo Beauty by Loretta and your glow journey starts now at nymobeauty.com. And the best part? You can pay over time on orders $35 plus with Shop Pay.
We're going to go into the next discussion. What qualities do you admire most in a strong woman that you know?
A strong woman who's her true self. I'll use Michelle Obama. She received so many criticism. She was labeled as being a male. She was labeled as not looking like a first lady. And none of those things deterred Michelle. She thrived and she loved herself and she never listened. And today she's one of the most talked about first lady in the history of America. Being able to be your true self. I don't care what people say about what you're doing. Once you know what you're doing is right, do it. I can name ladies. Michelle, I can name Hillary Clinton. I can name what's her name? The one who was running for president right now. That did not win. Kamala Harris. Even in our Liberian community. Bollie, that lady who lives in Ghana, she won the Peace Prize. I don't remember her name. Just doing you. And people were just.
That's true.
Like Michelle said, when they go low, we go high.
Oh, go high, yeah. We say we go low. You come low, I will go lower.
Yeah, no, we're not going lower.
We're not going to go low.
We're going to go higher. And then one day you will try to come to where we are at. So just staying focused.
Say, African, I'm not Michelle Obama. I will go lower than you think.
No. I am Michelle Obama. I want to be a Michelle Obama.
Woo.
I'm not going lower. Sometimes you want to go lower as a girl. But man.
How low then?
Lower than what the person did to you. But again, when you have things at stake, you have so much to lose.
You can't go that low.
No.
So when you get something to lose, then don't go low.
No, don't even engage.
Okay.
Be silent. Silent is one of the biggest weapons.
That's true.
You don't have to explain. You don't have to justify. That Detroit say anything they say about me, please believe it.
Well, please believe it, but perception play a big role in the community we come from. So when you give those people the kind of a message that anything they say about me, believe it, then what becomes of your character?
I want the person to know me for themselves.
Some people don't have the guts to do that.
Just know me for yourself, because if you don't know a person, you will be so misunderstood of the person. Get to know the person. Try a little bit to just get to know the person. We are all in the community. We go to parties together. You see me. They say, oh, she's too quiet. She don't speak. But have you spoken to me? I didn't speak to you.
I get that too.
Yeah. Have you said hello and I didn't? So don't mind what someone's experience is. Experience me for yourself. Then you go back and tell the person, oh, I don't think Amelia is like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Madam Minister, let me just come in a little bit. I'm trying to prepare you also that we made a show yet. So, to my viewers, this is where women rights. I get your mind my business. They told me to come here. Don't mind the BPD. But let me ask you a question. A strong woman who believes that what Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high.
Yes.
How can she rise when she's being publicly disrespected, probably wounded by another woman?
It's only God, and I'm going to bring that back. Mr. Bollie, the only way a woman, a successful woman, can rise above all odds is God's grace. Because if you try to handle it humanly, you will not. Remember, we are both flesh and spirit. So the fleshy part of us can be messy. And to control the fleshy part of us,
you've got to dive into your spiritual aspects. So when you're being abused, you're being cussed at, you're being disregarded, all sorts of names, you've got to go back to your higher power, who is God, and say, God, this is it. This is what they're saying against me. You created me. You know me. Justify me to these people. And God in his own time will open their eyes for them to know the real you. Because if you have to defend yourself, it's going to take you years, man. People will never believe you, but it takes God to enter into them for them to realize who you really are.
Yep.
That's why this weapon that we're fighting, what's happening is not human, it's spiritual.
It is.
The devil is going into people to use them to do these things. So don't be mad at the person that is doing it to you, because they themselves might not even know what they're doing to you. So everything, the bottom line has to be spiritual. If you want to conquer all odds as a female, in your marriage, in the community, amongst your friends, even friendship, have friendships that are biblical, prayerful. Have friendships that are resourceful. Have friendships that are purposeful. What kind of friends are you around? Are you around friends that just want to go to the club every day? Are you around friends that all they do is probably hookah, marijuana? I don't know what your friends are doing. Get friends that are prayerful. I am not saying you're not going to have fun times. You guys can go to the restaurant, go to painting, but we got to create an atmosphere that's positive. And when we do that, our friendship will last. Because now at this point, we are not just friends on a human level. We are deep spiritually. We're praying. We are calling each other, praying for our families, for our marriages, our spouses. We're praying for them. If I just, oh, it's weekend, let's go. Those friendships will not last. They will end up on Facebook, because the bottom line of those friendships are not spiritual. They're just fleshy. And anything that's fleshy never lasts. It cuts, it breaks.
That is the voice of Mistress Amelia Dennis.
Nymo Beauty is here. A skincare designed for every complexion, from caramel to deep rich tones, and every unique skin type in between. Whether you're looking to glow, hydrate, or fight signs of aging, we've got you covered. Here are just a few of our standout products. Our Bright Glow Mulatto Soap, our Collagen Glow Cream, with our Diamond Glow Face Cream. Now with Diamond Glow Whitening Body Lotion, you will discover the power of transformation with Glow Face Serum. To give your hands the care they deserve, you want to get our Glow Hands Hand Lotion. Reveal your skin's natural radiance with our Glow Coffee Scrub. Now you can say a goodbye to stretch marks with our Glow Mend Oil. Say goodbye to stubborn dark spots with our Hyper Glow Knuckle Cream. You will definitely experience the power of deep cleansing and radiant skin with our Liquid Glow Black Soap. Turn up your radiance with our Luminous Glow Glutathione Lotion. So shop on Nymo Beauty by Loretta, and your glow journey starts now at nymobeauty.com. And the best part? You can pay over time on orders $35 plus with Shop Pay.
Mrs. Dennis,
Yes, sir.
it was a powerful, powerful message of women of faith.
Yes, sir.
What's for the women that we don't believe in God?
The same principle. The same principle applies to them. If you don't believe in God, you have some values or ethics that you were brought up with. Especially black women. You are not allowed to curse your elders. That's, at least we grew up like that. In Liberia, as soon as someone is older than you, already call the Sister Loretta. But here, these 19-year-old, you'll be 45, they'll call you Amelia.
Yeah.
Your children's friends, the children where you born, their own friend, call you hello Amelia. They don't even say Miss Amelia. Yes. So you don't have to be. I think this aspect that I've just explained to Mr. Bollie, it is just the right thing to do. The civilized thing to do is this. You will keep defending yourself, and then you will have to be talking things probably now that's off. Don't defend yourself. Because when you're defending yourself, meaning you're guilty of what's been said, and you're trying to correct the thing.
You can't confuse everybody.
Thank you.
People will be loyal to what they want to believe.
Thank you.
All right? And I'm a host. You can add, and let's keep doing it because it gets firing. You know, wow, like when the guests start firing, then eventually came in that I'm not only on the show to be the only one to be putting pepper in the discussion, right? So I said I enjoy it, even though you'll see me being more pushy, but this show is to educate, uplift our sisters, our women, all right? A place where women lift each other higher, just like I said. Amplify our voices and honor the unstoppable spirit of women. So you see what our guest is doing is exactly what we're doing. So continue to get a popcorn and enjoy what we come to because it's getting deeper. Mrs. Host, let me keep quiet.
Also, to be one of the strongest women in the community for people to admire, you gotta be a woman that don't give up. To have that resilience in you, keep pushing. Even a strong woman cry. It doesn't matter who you are, you have to cry. So keep pushing. So we'll go into our next discussion. How can we have each other accountable without attacking or belittling one another?
I love that. Accountability is important. Accountability is important. And until your sister realizes and takes accountability of what she's done to you, we're not going anywhere.
No way.
People have to take accountability. Sisters have to be responsible for what you've done. If your friend tells you, Lorette, what you said to me, I didn't like it. Don't tell them, oh, you're just sensitive. No.
Gotta listen. Yeah.
What hurts to another person, you are not within that person to tell whether they should be heard or not. You can't tell me how to respond to something you've done for me. No. You've done to me. My response cannot be controlled. So that's why you've got to take responsibility and accountability. When your friend, your sister approaches you and says, you've done this, sit down, think about it, and have a dialogue. Remember, all day today I've been using the word dialogue. Dialogue means just sitting down and talking about the thing, talking about the issue, resolving the issue amicably. Because when you don't take responsibility, you start to shift blame. Blame shifting. Or if you had not done this, I would not have reacted like this. Then you're already turning it back to your friend who has told you what you did I didn't like. See your part that you played in it and take full responsibility. I am one sister who's not proud to say sorry to another sister. I cannot sleep in peace, Mr. Bollie, if I feel I have a problem with someone that I love and I'm in fellowship with. It bothers me. So I like us to amicably resolve the issue right away so that we move on with our normal lives. I don't know about you, sisters, but I don't like trouble. I don't like fuss. I don't like flour. Even in my own home with my partner, with my husband, I don't. I go first to try to talk these things so we can be normal, because do you know what it does now? It affects everybody else around you.
Yeah, the atmosphere.
Thank you. The atmosphere gets heavy. If your friends were talking to each other, the children themselves sense there's tension amongst the sisters. So now it starts rubbing on the entire family. So being able to be accountable. If you wronged your friend, call your friend, says, I'm sorry, man. I'm really, really sorry. And sincerity in your apology, the friend would know if you're really sincere in your sorry. Because some people just want to say sorry and brush it off and go. And then, so being honest with your apologies and being accountable. If you did something wrong, don't shift blame. Take full responsibility of it and say sorry to your sister.
Wow, that was powerful.
Thank you.
As a minister, how do you personally guard your heart against envy, comparison, sudden resentment from other women? Because what you say right now, that will let me to add to this discussion so we can hear from you as our guest. Because as a minister, so I want you to answer the question two ways. As a minister, and without you being a minister, how do you personally guard your heart against envy, comparison, and sudden resentment from other women?
How I do that is just simply, again, I say, being true to myself and just going on with my normal business.
Now for the church people, right?
Even for the non-church people, Bollie. Like your wife had mentioned, how a person gets to where they are, you don't know how. So for you to be envious and jealous is not going to help you. It's two things that you can do. If you see a sister in the community doing well, it's to inquire. Sis, what are you doing? What did you do? The how. Because being jealous and envy will not lead you anywhere. It will just make you miserable. And you don't want to be miserable. So being able to ask, oh, Loretta, you can cook this soup. I don't know how to cook it. How do you cook it? Or you can bake this bread. You know, just... And again, the only way sisters can reach that level when we are clear-hearted.
Yes.
Pure peace. But you know, you won't come to me after you've said some things behind it, you know, so now you are embarrassed. Because words do travel.
Yes.
Be careful what you say out there. You think someone else will not hear it, it will come back to the person. So always be positive. Even if you're in an environment where they're talking negative about a sister, just say, oh, she's not here, or let's not talk about her.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
very important.
Because it will go back to the sister. Now, if you want something from the sister, you're all embarrassed now to come to the sister because most likely the sister has heard, or you're presuming she probably heard what I said, or I'm not able to go to her.
Someone, they even know what that person not here.
Exactly.
They come with the missionary smile.
The missionary smile. Yeah, but yeah, let's just be pure-hearted in the community. The community is very small, man. Everybody knows everybody. So that's why we have to be genuine with ourselves and our sisters in the community, because I will hear what you said of me and you will hear what I said of you. So just being positive. If you have nothing to say about a sister, just describe how beautiful they are. Oh, I love your hair, Loretta. I love your eyes. Compliment. Some people don't like to compliment. Compliment your friend. If you go to a party and she dresses well, tell her. Some people feel so inferior. Oh, if I tell her that she's wearing fine clothes, she thinks she'll feel that, yeah, who she thinks she is.
But sometimes they compliment her, like when they start the jealous.
No.
When I went better, she wearing business, can be talking about it.
Compliment each other. In America, no one cares what you're wearing anyways.
Exactly.
Now in Africa, when you wear your Ikea or blaze, oh, she can't. Oh. We're too busy, yeah.
That kid is living in shoes.
Yeah, let's be positive. You know, a positive mindset will lead you higher. A positive mindset will lead you to so many good avenues and opportunities in life that you yourself, you'll be shocked that you'll come to an interview and I'm the one that's interviewing you. So
Exactly.
you've got to be kind, because you never know where you will meet me, where you will meet Mrs. Bollie, where you will meet Mr. Bollie.
Exactly.
You know, some of us are involved into the corporate world. Some of us have had so many experiences with mental people within the society.
Yeah.
So just, you don't know who is who, so to speak. So treat people nicely. Yeah.
And I'm host, but you don't want to hear her now because the other one, she answered everything for me now.
Yeah, we could treat people nicely. You don't know who you're gonna meet out there.
No, you don't.
Especially when you got to police. And you know it will be part of that question.
Yeah, yeah.
After you finish disrespecting me, tomorrow you go knock the door. I'm sitting right on that deck.
Thank
I have
you.
to help you. Like,
Thank you.
oh,
You'll be
Mrs.
working on
Bollie,
an application.
I didn't know you worked there. You worked
Oh, I
there?
didn't know. Yeah, I have interacted with a lot of Liberians. Oh, I didn't know you worked there. They always have. I didn't know. I said, yes, ma'am.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mr. Dennis, we really appreciate you accepting this. I mean, I'm enjoying the interview today. I don't even want, we'll keep you on for 6 hours. My host, let's go. Yeah.
So the next discussion will be, if you would give one powerful piece of advice to a woman watching today who want to rise, what would it be and why?
That's a beautiful question. The one thing that I would like all of my sisters that are listening this afternoon, if you're here in Arizona, around the world, wherever you are when you come across this video, remember that your self-esteem is what drives you. Your confidence is what drives you. If you believe in yourself, and that's where self-esteem comes in, nothing around you, nothing that anyone says about you
should put your head down. Keep your head high. Know that you can do all things. I said it earlier. If you push your baby in that delivery room
By yourself.
with
With the help of your husband.
no, what else can you not do? What else? As women, we carry so many hats. We are doctors, we are physicians, we are teachers, we are chefs, we are cooks. We are everything
And
to
wives.
Yes,
Oh
to
my
our children and husbands. These men, they depend on us.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm only sure what you said.
A strong home, a strong family is a sister behind that home and the
Yes.
family. So, thumbs up to us, ladies. We're doing great. And at any point when you feel down, at any point when you realize you cannot do it, tell yourself, I can do it. And there's something that I do, Loretta. I do daily affirmations.
That's
So
good.
on sticky papers, in my bathrooms, on my mirrors. In the morning, we get up and say, good morning, gorgeous. Get up in the mornings, you make your bed. That's the first start of having a positive day.
So then how my man Robert can look in the mirror like other people that always
Well, he get una mirror with a two sing. You know, positive affirmation keeps you going. And of course, your daily prayers. Women, we got this. I am so excited, Mr. Bollie, to come here today to interview me on such a topic. Arise, women, we got this.
Yes.
They will try
I have my
everything.
vision board. That's why I stick my little
Thank you.
in my closet.
There you go. Vision board.
board.
Yeah, I have that
Yeah.
too. There's a certain car that I really want in the next 5 years. It's on my vision board.
Yep.
Write it down.
14. Yep.
The Bible says that in Habakkuk, I don't remember the verse. Write. Spell it out. What it is you want.
Yeah.
And once it's spelled out, it's easier to be accomplished.
It is.
So thank you again, Mr. Bollie. Thank you, Mrs. Bollie, for coming out
welcome.
here to talk to me. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to more episodes
Sweet
of this.
topic.
Because we need women to rise in Arizona, in America, and around the world. Thank you so much, sir. It's an honor.
Thank you too, but I'm not gonna let you go yet. I guess since you already give that advice to ordinary women, now I'm gonna for the time you said from the beginning you're a minister in the church,
Yes.
you know how to be bringing the minister question about it. How long you been a minister in the church? I didn't ask this question.
I was ordained a minister 3 years ago,
Wow. That's a long time.
but I've been a deaconess a while, and I've been a woman of God. In case you don't know about me, I'll tell you a little bit. I was in the convent, the Catholic Church. Yeah.
So you were like that?
Yes, I was a nun for 10 years.
Wow.
I entered at age 19.
Oh my.
Yes, so I lived in England.
Hold on. We are not going to interject or say nothing to the guests, but we want to hear this story. We have been seeing them playing blue outfit.
Oh, wow.
We got one right here on the show. Don't drop your pocket, that is well women right. Go ahead, and we're not going to interrupt. We want our viewer to hear this story.
Yes.
At 19.
Yes. So all my life, I was in the Catholic Church, and I was around the nuns. So I'm from Greenville, Fannoh County, Liberia, to be specific. And the sisters were around us all this. I went to Catholic schools all my life. And after high school, that's what attracted me. I wanted to be a nun. I wanted to serve, serve others. And so I entered the convent, came through England, and then I ended up in the Caribbean, where I did my formation for 6 years. So I was in Trinidad and Tobago for 6 years to be exact. And I finished my formation there. So you do 4 years to be trained as a sister. And then when I got finished, so I went there in 2001, and I left the Caribbean in 2007. So I came here to the U.S. I was in Nebraska. We have a convent there throughout the Caribbean, throughout Africa. And then I went back home to Liberia, where I worked for a while. I managed one of the Catholic schools there as the principal for a couple of years. And I was recalled. So normally after 10 years, you make something called a perpetual vows, which states you want to do this for the rest of your life, forever. And at this point, I think I was about to be 29 years old. And I didn't think that I wanted to to be a nun for the rest of my life.
This is time. It's time.
So I asked,
I had about,
Your hair.
we were wearing the same habit, but we had several of them, but you wouldn't know because it's always the same color.
Yeah, but so long as you don't eat blade now, you don't wear no color.
Our own blade would be long sleeve.
Yeah.
So we had short sleeve and long sleeve. When I can't blame it was long sleeve.
Yeah, the blade wasn't like the nursing outfit.
Yes.
Wow.
Tired with it now. So then what happened after you got tired with it?
So then I asked to leave. So you can ask to leave before your final vows.
Oh, okay.
So then I was granted that. And I left. But when I came out really fixed. I had a choice to go back to Liberia. And of course, I know I will have like some minister or somebody's husband. You know what I'm talking about? As a young girl. But I didn't want to do none of that. I really wanted to come out, have a family, be married, and all that. So then my awesome husband came along the way.
My baby was fine. You like that? You praying at it.
Yeah, so then I met my awesome husband. That was in 2010. I met him, and then the rest is history now.
Aww.
So we've been married for 15 years, believe it or not, with 4 children. So it's been wonderful. And I must say, my years in the convent has really prepared me to be who I am today. As a wife, as a mother, and as a female within the community.
Wow.
It propelled me, it pushed me. So yeah, that's me.
All right. This is a wonderful, wonderful story.
Yeah.
Before we can go back to my host, I see she already getting ready to close it.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Let me just ask you the last question
Yes.
so the viewers can see your perspective on it. Because you've been part of the convent 10 years that's where, and then now you're into a different side of Christianity, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, in your experience, if you could challenge one toxic habit women normalize in church, what would it be and why?
If I could number, yeah.
If you could challenge one toxic habit women normalize in church culture, what would it be and why? Let me give you one for it.
I don't know. Toxic habit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell me well for COVID. I mean, it has to be something that you saw there. So the one saying, if you could challenge one toxic habit women normalize in church culture, what would it be? What would that habit be?
Would it be toxic?
I mean, they get you don't tell me say you have all the churches then everything will be correct. There's something like at the tip there. If you don't remember, that's fine. So that one say, if you could challenge one toxic habit women normalize in church culture, what would it be and why?
I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Something toxic in the church.
Listen, you remember that in one of the episodes, the woman called out one toxic habit, and she So I'm asking her now. So she been carrying no 7 people commune and then cut the other side. That's what
I would say
no,
sorry.
No, the host can help me a little bit.
The reason why I don't want the host to go there because the reason why I asked her, she fits in the criteria to answer this question. She
That's true.
Traveled to different places with different culture, and then she came to the United States. So that's why I asked her, and she followed an African church. Because in the Caribbean, an African church, you're part of different churches then?
Oh, it's Catholic.
Yeah, exactly. Catholic. So Catholic got different places that you
Oh yeah, parages, of course.
Yeah,
So what's the difference way of doing in the church? That what you mean?
No. So basically, she been in the faith.
Two different.
I look at it in the faith.
Too.
So listen now. This one I'm trying to say here.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. She been, listen, you know what carry part of Christianity.
Yes.
Everything she participated in part of Christianity. Whether it be when you say Catholic church. Even what she has in that church.
So
Those who got Baptist church, they will get Pentecostal church.
Yes.
So that's why I'm asking, if she could challenge one toxic habit women normalize in church culture, what would it be and why? If you don't want to answer that, you can move on. You can't
I chose to leave this one.
You plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth, but
to my viewers,
toxic habit, man. That's a private answer.
since you want to leave it alone, we are not going to hold you here too long. I will send it to my co-host so she can begin our closing, and now close so we can end this interview. But look, it was a very, very good interview. This episode, I enjoyed it so bad, and I know viewers, you are also watching. Listen, make sure you comment, like, and share.
Yes.
Don't just enjoy all the cool things they want to. You just pass. Please. Go ahead, Madam Host.
I just want to say thanks for coming on this platform for this powerful discussion. It was juicy. It was nice.
The next episode will start with that question.
What I have to say for closing, women rise when they choose courage over fear, unity over competition, and purpose over limitation. Every step forward, no matter how small, creates space for others to follow.
That's great.
When women rise, they redefine what is possible for themselves and for the world.
That's correct. Courage over fear.
Yes, it's very
Madam Host,
important.
thank you so much for that powerful message to our dynamic guests. Thank you so much for firing and vindicating me today. I didn't put pepper in anything. To our viewers, we want to say thank you for watching. Which is Dennis. Bollietv TV is your TV. You can come there anytime. I see you doing some watching on Facebook. If you want to extend it to Bollietv TV, you have the time to come there.
Absolutely.
Like I saw the TV station, everybody in Liberia can see it.
Absolutely.
Because you were a wonderful guest. I really enjoyed you. were being straightforward.
Yeah.
You didn't beat around the bush. You gave advices, but then you say it straight where it's wrong, and then before you get the advices. So to my viewers, we say thank you for watching. This is a Bollietv TV program created to celebrate strength, amplify voices, and honor the unstoppable spirit of women. This program is to build confidence. Don't forget, uplift our sister or our women and feel a sisterhood that becomes a true source of power. This is where women rise. This has been the Bollietv TV program. This has been the Bollietv TV production. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.